Hey, what's good? This D Chance, the philosopher, back at it. Another day, another situation, another memory. You know what I'm saying? But today, I'm gonna be discussing real people focus on what they good at. Focusing on what they good at don't make them real, quote unquote. But real people do focus on what they good at, and it's a lot that come with that makes them real. Cause that's a big trait real people have. They focus on what they good at, who they are, for the most part. And I want to say that because, like, lately, I just been content. I'm not gonna say comfortable, but content with some things about me that I really didn't like, or really wasn't too proud of, and it made me try to replace those things by, if it's taking somebody else's energy, liquor, not liquor, but like taking somebody else's energy, or just being depressed, just in general. Just being depressed, not being happy about life, not being able to focus on what I really want to do, and that's to spread this wisdom throughout the America, my community, throughout the world. And I couldn't focus on that or anything else positive because I didn't like who I was, or I was trying to change some things before I even started the process of being who I was, and a lot of people want things to be perfect before they start doing what they really want to do. I want this in order before I do this. I want that in order before I do this. I want this like that before I do this. And that's not real life. That's a perfect life, but that's not real life. And back to what I was saying earlier when I said real people focus on what they good. They focus on the positive about themselves. I'm starting to be content with everything negative about me. And it's starting to shy me away from it. So I'm starting to respect God and how He created me. When I say respect, a real person focus on who they are and the positive about them. They respect themselves enough to not go around, or not to be around, or not to entertain certain things that's not for them. And that's another part of them being real people, focusing on themselves and focusing on the positive about themselves. Real people focus on the positive about themselves, the good in them. Real people focus on the good in them. I'm going to say it like that. It allows them, when they start respecting it, it allows them not to get caught up in what they not. They don't even be around it. They don't focus on it. They not idolizing anybody else. They not looking at anybody else's situation. They not being down about nothing. They not expecting nothing. They not, oh, I gotta have this car. Or I want this, or my life should be like this, or I don't have this. I expect more of myself. And like, that's cool. That's cool. But you have to be at peace about you, because you can't change it. Like your natural abilities, you only get better and grow in them. The negatives about you, shy away from them. It'll keep you in tune with you and just allowing you to accept who you are. And with that, which also make you real, another part I'm going to speak on is, it makes you humble. Like, I don't find too many things just that stand out about me. So the things I do find, it makes me humble to know I may have this one thing that I know is good about me, that I might focus on that. And it makes me humble. It makes me not want to judge other people, because I'm aware of what I'm bad at. So if I don't want to be around the bad in me, or I don't want to walk or even be close to the bad in me, or I see something like this that I know bad for my flesh, or this negative that's gonna give me a negative result, and I don't want to go around it, that'll make me not want to go around it for other people. That'll make me not want to acknowledge their weaknesses, or even shed light on their weaknesses, or just judge them. When you be a reality about yourself, you make yourself small, because you say you cancel out all the negatives, and you just left with the positives, which may not be that many, which may be a many depending on who you are. And that allows you to just, like, when they say less is more, that allows you to be, that allows you to be a small person in the universe. It helps you to realize how small you are. So cherish the good in you. And naturally, you will cherish the good in others because you know how it feels. You see what I'm saying? It's like a chain reaction. You focus on the good in you, and naturally you'll focus on the good in others and in everything else in life. You know, it's bad everywhere. You see what I'm saying? Bad everywhere. But good, you have to find that and keep your eye on that. You know, me spreading my wisdom, making these videos, which I want to be talking in front of people one day, God willing. It helps me to focus on this because I know this is what I'm good at. And it also helps me to shy away from everything else I'm not. And that's I don't know where I'm going with this, but I'm going somewhere with it. That helped the real you come out. Because once you say I'm weak, I'm weak, I'm this, I'm that, you accept it, that's what you are. So you're not fighting it no more. You're not even worried about it no more. You like, fuck it, is what it is. You understand that you're not comparing your life to nobody else's life. You not want to be like nobody else because you done said what you are. And once you say what you are, you can start to appreciate what you're. I mean, you say what you are not. And once you say what you are not, you start to appreciate what you are. And then little by little, you start to focus your time on what you are, with the good in you, and you follow that. You follow that light, that path. And you do your best to stay away from that because you don't want that energy. Now you turn yourself into a guide, so to speak, because you focus on what you are, which is specific. You know, God, He specifically created all of us. You know what I'm saying? He gave us boundaries. Don't go this way. Don't look up. Don't look down. Don't look left. Don't go right. Be still. Move. Pause. Watch that. He specifically created all of us. And, you know, that's being real. It just is. When I say real, people focus on the good in them. That's what makes them real. Like that don't make them real, but when real people focus on the good in them, that means for most people, that real person accepted what they are not. You see what I'm saying? Which when you accept what you are not, that means you respect it. That means you respect yourself. That means you respect God. Because if you say I'm not that, then you're not even gonna fuck with that. You're not even gonna go that way. You respecting what God created you to be, and you respecting God in general. Because you're not gonna even go that way. You're not gonna even put your energy out there, or your energy towards what you're not good at, or what's not for you, or what's negative for you. And then real people focus on what's good in them. They see what's good in everybody else. Because it's hard for you to accept what you are and lower yourself, which I mean lower yourself for God, like, God, I'm weak, I'm not this, I'm not that. It's hard for you to do that, then turn around and talk about somebody else. It's hard to tell God I'm weak, I'm soft, I've been fake, God, I've been this, I've been that, I'm not all I say I am. It's hard to accept those things and then 10 minutes later go talk about somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to do that. Because you didn't just humble yourself, and you didn't just told yourself you low and you not that important as you thought you were. And it helps you to, you humble yourself, so it helps you to not look at anything as being higher than you or lower than you or better, you being better than anybody, because you didn't humble yourself. You didn't like submit it to God, or like gave in to him. Like, I ain't nothing, God. You know, just use me for how you want to use me. I ain't nothing. I'm just me. You hear me? Like, it is what it is. I've been trying to be this person my whole life. I'm not that person. You didn't just lower yourself. So it's hard for you to talk about somebody. I want you to humble yourself for God and accept who you are. You know. And you try to grow from there. It's like starting over. Like crawling all over again, trying to walk. And that's what make people who focus on the good in them real. Because they can transfer that same energy to other people. You know, they steps are calculated. Because how can you say she this, she that, he this, he that, when you didn't just said that to God about yourself? It's hard. And real people know that. But to other people, real people look. They may look like they stuck up or something, but they not really stuck up. They just don't want to entertain things that'll get them negative results. You may say something, they might not laugh, they might not respond back to it. They might not entertain your conversation. They might kind of curve you or whatever, and not really think about what you're saying, or try to avoid the conversation, or try to avoid you and what you're doing. Like, you may think they stuck up. All they doing is they just trying not to go somewhere they didn't be in, and they know how that turned out. They know how low their energy will feel if they laugh at you talking about somebody, or entertain what you talking about, or give you their attention. They didn't try that. They don't want to go back there. They not trying to be stuck up and funny with you intentionally. It's just they trying to focus on the good. If it was good coming out of whatever, then they'll probably talk to you or whatever, because it'd be sincere. But if it don't fit their energy, they just not trying to go back there, because that shit don't feel good. You see what I'm saying? That it don't feel good. So now don't look at people like they being stuck up. Don't look at these ladies like they being stuck up. They just trying to better themselves. They just can't attain the realization about a lot of things. So they just trying to they didn't accept themselves for who they really are, and they fading away from who they not, from who they used to be. And that can be hard sometimes because people will still come at you with the same stuff, same shit, same conversation that you really don't even want to talk about. But since they know that part of you, they used to talk about that shit. They still talk about that shit with you. And you just gotta be strong enough to just fade away from it. But yeah, real people focus on the good in them. It makes them positive, go in a positive direction, and don't do things out of their character. It humbles them. It makes them not judge others and see the good in everybody else. Because life is already hard as it is. You don't want to make it hard about trying to be something you're not or focusing on something you're not. You don't want to make it hard about judging people or none of that. And that's the message for today. Real people focus on the good in them, and they exploit it. And that's how we all can do. Exploit the good in us and be content about it, and continue to try to get better. Yo, that's what it is. How did y'all D-Chance?